Coronation Street's Becky Swain return. Amy Cudden teases Costellos' dark secrets. When it comes to long-running soap operas, Coronation Street has always excelled at delivering unexpected twists that keep fans glued to their screens. But few storylines in recent memory have matched the sheer shock factor of Becky Swain's dramatic return. Believed to be dead for years, Becky has resurfaced, sending shockwaves through Weatherfield and leaving her wife Lisa reeling from betrayal. At the heart of this twist lies Detective Inspector Costello, a man whose actions and motives are becoming increasingly complicated. Played by Dayan Bruni, Costello has been quietly manipulating events behind the scenes, covering up Becky's disappearance, and controlling the narrative around her death. Now, with Becky back in Weatherfield and determined to see her daughter Betsy, the truth threatens to unravel, and the fallout could destroy multiple lives. Speaking about the gripping storyline, Amy Cudden, who plays Becky, explained, "What we know so far about Becky and Costello's relationship is just the tip of the iceberg. What's underneath is much more complicated and hidden. It will be a lot of fun watching that unfold." Dayan Bruni is amazing and a brilliant scene partner. He's going to tangle the story even further and create more brilliant drama and mess. With revelations already shaking the core of Weatherfield's police force, fans are left asking, who can be trusted, and how far will Costello go to keep his secrets buried? Becky Swain's shocking return. Becky's story began as one of courage and sacrifice. An undercover officer, she risked everything to infiltrate a dangerous criminal gang. But when the operation collapsed, the cost was almost her life. To protect her, Costello devised a plan so extreme it altered the course of several lives. He faked Becky's death, identified another woman's body as hers, and sent her into hiding. For Lisa Swain, Becky's wife, the loss was devastating. She spent years grieving, raising their daughter Betsy alone, and pouring herself into her work at Weatherfield Police Station. The heartbreak defined her character, and audiences sympathized with the woman left behind. That's why the revelation that Becky was alive all along struck like a thunderbolt. It wasn't just about Becky's return, it was about the betrayal that Lisa felt, compounded by the knowledge that her boss had played a pivotal role in the deception. Fans erupted on social media, with one posting, "This is the most shocking Corey twist in years. Poor Lisa, my heart breaks for her." Another viewer wrote, "How can Becky let Lisa suffer like that? And Costello, what is he hiding?" Lisa's pain and betrayal. For Lisa, the discovery of Becky's survival has reopened old wounds. She had accepted Becky's death, mourned her, and tried to move on, only to discover that her grief was built on lies. Her confrontation with Costello is set to be one of the most powerful scenes in upcoming episodes. Storming into the station, Lisa demands answers from her boss. Why did he fake her wife's death? Why did he keep her in the dark? And why is he still protecting Becky even now? Costello's refusal to reveal the full truth only deepens Lisa's rage. For a woman who prides herself on justice, the idea that her own boss manipulated evidence is unbearable. When Costello stonewalls, Lisa threatens to leak the truth to the press, a move that could destroy not only his career but also Becky's fragile safety. Costello's complicated role. From the start, Costello has been portrayed as a man with secrets. He has interfered in investigations, issued cryptic warnings, and even used a fake, Tia Wardley, to throw Lisa off track. His motives remain murky. Is he protecting Becky out of loyalty? Is he working with the criminal gang she tried to expose? Or is there an even deeper conspiracy at play? Amy Cudden hinted that Costello's role will become even more tangled. It's going to get messy. What's happening between Becky and Costello isn't straightforward, and it's not just about protection. There's history, secrets, and choices that will all come crashing out eventually. This tease suggests that Costello may not be the ally Becky thinks he is, and that his manipulations could ultimately put both her and Lisa in greater danger. Becky's maternal instincts. Despite Costello's warnings to keep a low profile, Becky is determined to see her daughter Betsy. The emotional pull is too strong. Having missed years of her daughter's life, Becky refuses to remain in the shadows any longer. This decision sets up a dangerous conflict. By trying to reconnect with Betsy, Becky risks exposing herself to the criminal gang that once hunted her. It also puts Lisa in an impossible position. How can she keep her daughter safe while dealing with the betrayal of a wife who allowed her to grieve in vain? Fans can expect powerful scenes as Becky struggles to rebuild her relationship with Betsy while clashing with Lisa, whose fury is still raw. Lisa vs. Costello. A brewing showdown. The upcoming episodes will push Lisa and Costello into direct conflict. Lisa, furious and heartbroken, is unwilling to let Costello dictate the narrative any longer. Her threats to go to the media could turn their professional dispute into a full-blown war. Costello, meanwhile, is determined to keep control. His warnings to Becky, that they could both end up in prison if exposed, suggest that his role in her disappearance is criminal, not just protective. If Lisa exposes him, it could bring down not only his career but also Becky's fragile new life. The question is, how far will Costello go to silence Lisa? And will his secrets finally come to light? Actor Insights. Amy Cudden has been thrilled to return to Coronation Street in such a dramatic fashion. "It's one of those storylines you dream of," she said. "Coming back from the dead is every soap actor's fantasy. But what makes it special is that it's grounded in emotion. It's not just about shocks, it's about love, betrayal, and survival." Dayon Bruni, who plays Costello, has equally enjoyed diving into the morally complex role. Insiders say he relishes playing a character fans love to hate, and that his performance in the upcoming confrontations with Lisa will showcase the depth of his talent. Fan reactions. The Becky storyline has sparked heated debates online. Some viewers are delighted by her return, calling it one of the boldest twists in years. Others feel Lisa's suffering has been too cruel and that Becky's decision to stay hidden for so long is unforgivable. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "I love Becky but Lisa deserves better. How could she let her wife think she was dead for years?" Another countered, "It's heartbreaking but realistic, undercover work destroys families." This is classic Corey drama at its best. Speculation about Costello's true motives is also rife. Some fans believe he is secretly tied to the gang Becky infiltrated. Others think he may have personal feelings for Becky that influenced his choices. What's next for Becky, Lisa, and Costello? Looking ahead, the storyline is far from over. Becky's return has already caused chaos, but the biggest revelations may still be to come. Will Costello's secrets finally be exposed? Can Lisa ever forgive Becky for her deception? And will Betsy accept her mother back into her life, or reject her for abandoning the family? As Amy Cudden teased, the story is only just beginning. The fun of soap is that nothing is ever simple. Just when you think you've got it figured out, another twist comes. That's exactly what's happening here, and it's going to shock people again and again. With high emotions, dangerous secrets, and fractured relationships at the center, this storyline has all the ingredients to become one of Coronation Street's most memorable arcs in years. Conclusion. Becky Swain's return has not only resurrected a character but also reignited a web of lies, betrayals, and emotional turmoil. For Lisa, it is a devastating revelation. For Betsy, it is the beginning of a complicated reunion with the mother she thought was dead. And for Costello, it is the start of a reckoning that may cost him everything.